Alright, let's go. I've got all 5 of the blueprints. Let's all turn them in at once at the start of this episode. So, while all of these cutscenes are going, allow me to say... Hello everyone, Treecks here. And welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. As you can clearly see, this is going to be the episode where we finish off Angry Aztec for now, the second world. Collecting golden bananas 28, 29, 30, 31. 4 blueprints we have collected from the Kasplets in this world, and those we still need to turn in. So, Donkey Kong is done. He's also done being eaten. Let's go to the tag barrel. Let's go to Tiny. Yeah, I'm skipping past Diddy Kong for a reason. We will see why in a minute. But even for this, it's actually a good reason to wait until turning in the blueprints until you have all of them, because there's always a tag barrel right beside Snides, and therefore it's really easy to change Kongs and do them all at once, so you don't have to come back to this corner of the world every single time. But at least this way we can also get 4 golden bananas in the span of, what is it, 3 minutes or something? First minute in the video and already got 2 gold bananas. And there's 2 more coming up. Next up I want to go to Lanky, because Diddy Kong we're doing last. Spin, spin, spin. And then actually miss the entrance to the building. My apologies. The camera is not always my friend. Yeah, it is unfortunate that you cannot skip this cutscene. This one is not all that long, but some of the cutscenes can get quite long. Especially the one from the final 2 worlds. One more to go. And then we are off to the boss. Let's switch to Diddy Kong. You are up last. You are still my boy. Chimpy charge! Let's charge into the invisible wall. Something I cannot resist, obviously. And here's the final one for now. Putting our golden banana count up to 31. And this is how it looks for now. Not too bad. I don't think I'm actually going to show off the progress of the blueprints a whole lot. There is no real context unless it is completely done, so... But anyway, the next thing on the agenda is leaving this world, and for that we need the big key in order to access the next world. So it's time to find ourselves a Trough and Scuff portal. One of the easier ones to access is the one right beside warp portal number 5. It's time for boss number 2. Let's go see what we have. And of course, let's go see how many bananas we need in order to access it in the first place. It's going to be more than 100, so let's go switch to one other Kong. Because I can remember, this is actually the first one that goes over 100, where you need 2 Kongs in order to enter the door. 120. Lanky can give the first 100 bananas. Bang. Almost, but not quite. Diddy Kong, you were the one to finish this off. 20 more. Let's open that door. This boss is going to be taken on by Diddy Kong. As if you guys didn't see that coming. Why else would I be standing here with Diddy Kong? After the armadillo fight, it's time for the next one. Here in Angry Aztec. inside the temple by the looks of it. Oh, what the hell? Die, please! Okay, that's a bit overkill, Diddy. I'm pretty sure somebody is not happy with what you just did, Diddy. This one is a bit bigger. Okay, time for the dragonfly fight. The dragonfly who's literally a dragon. This guy is also not really that difficult in all honesty. Works similar to the first fight. We need to wait until he drops his guard and then we can throw a TNT barrel at him. Of course, then everything repeats. This is not a very difficult attack to avoid. Just keep on moving and you will always miss. As you can clearly see. Wait until he lands and bam! Yeah, a fire creature like you. I'm pretty sure the lava does not hurt you at all. It's more the TNT barrel that actually hurts. I am pretty confident there's actually a second attack that this guy can do, but not quite yet by the looks of it. This is so far not per se difficult. Perhaps now. No. That was it already. Okay, more about his other attacks later. I am still pretty sure there are other attacks, but apparently that is in the spoiler alert next time we meet this guy. But I was really sure this fight did have that second attack already, but apparently not. So, in that case, Angry Aztec is done. We've got the big key. All of the golden bananas that we can get so far. We're missing 5 because we're missing 1 Kong. Backtracking is going to happen later. Also to this lobby, because here we also cannot get everything yet. Allow me to check this quickly. But I am pretty sure we cannot get this one yet. Chimpy charging the gong, so that we can do. Bonus barrel that appears. Yeah, it's going to fly high up. And that's something we cannot reach yet. We need to move from the third world before we can. So we'll be back here later. Speaking of the third world, it's time we start unlocking that, don't we? We have the second big key, so we can make K. Lumpsy do his earthquake move again. And open world number 3. However, there's also one other thing we need to do. Now that we have the mini monkey move, and that's also something we'll be taking care of. Allow me to switch to Lanky in order to get the golden banana that is on this island over here. Now that we have unlocked Lanky and also have a weapon for him, we can open up the cage for the first golden banana in the overworld. As you can see, there's a grape switch here. Guess what we need to do? Yeah, even DK Isles actually have 5 golden bananas for each Kong, so remember that. So far we've only collected 1 for Donkey Kong. It's actually the very first one we got. But here is number 2, Lanky number 1, for a grand total of 32. Now, time to go to K. Lumpsy's cage. We need another earthquake, sir. We need another world to open up. Key number 2. Our earthquake producing crocodile. Now what will happen? A platform will rise on K. Rool's island and a door will open. However, that is not everything. This will also open up underwater, also at K. Rool's island. The first 2 worlds that are actually situated on K. Rool's island instead of our own. Another thing of note, there's actually another golden banana in here for Lanky. However, that one we cannot get yet. We need to move from a later world before we can. So we are forced to skip that one for now. Now it's actually time to take care of that other thing. There's one more collectible that we need to take care of in this game. And now is the time to get started with that. So switch to Tiny and go to this island over here. Looks kind of suspicious. If you actually went here earlier, you would have found out you wouldn't be able to enter. Because the entrance is actually for Tiny Kong. Only after you've unlocked Mini Monkey, you're able to get in here. And therefore, we're doing this now. Also, make sure to get the banana port here. Quickly get the golden banana for Tiny, that is here as well. Another switch that we need to hit. This one being the feather. And therefore, a golden banana for Tiny. She has also gotten started on the overworld. And now for the more important thing here. Oh, cutscene is broken. Music playing after already being in the barrel. But anyway, once you get in here, we can actually find another new character for this game. Let's go see what is the deal here. Oh, I just don't know what to do. There was this huge tremor recently, and it scared my banana fairies so much that they panicked and flew away. I will reward anyone who manages to find them all and bring them back to me. Please help me, little one. Calm down, Mrs. Fairy. My friends and I will look out for them on our adventure. Oh, thank you. But I'm afraid you won't be able to simply grab them out of the air. The only way to catch banana fairies is by trapping them inside special banana skin photographs. Oh? Here, take my magical camera. It already has some film in it. To activate the camera, press and hold the Z button and then press C down. Take a fairy's picture by pressing the B button. As a sign of our friendship, I will now teach you and your friends a secret ability. Press and hold the B button to power up this move, and then release the button to activate it. As well as protecting you, it can also be useful for unearthing hidden items. Unfortunately, it needs a crystal coconut to work. So use it wisely. New move. Bam! Green nuke. That's basically what it is. It can actually also help you unearth the soft soils that we did see during our adventure already. However, that's not per se the most important reason to use it. Since every single soft soil spot in the game will only give you banana coins. It does give you a special banana coin, so I'll at least show it off once I think, but usually I don't think that's necessary. You get way too many banana coins as it is already in the game, so that's not per se the most important thing. But we are able to get banana fairies now, and that is the most important thing. The only collectible in the game we weren't able to actually get yet. So once we enter World 3, we can also take care of that finally. And of course also grab the banana fairies that we missed in World 1 and 2. Once we get back in there. We did meet a couple of them already, of course. We're just not able to get them yet. Before we actually start climbing, allow me to point you to this. There's a platform over here that actually has a coconut switch, as you can see. And that is something we're trying to land on. There's going to be a golden banana for Donkey Kong to collect there. So start climbing. En route towards the first world that's actually placed on Rool's Island. But of course there's also golden bananas to obtain. This over here actually leads to Snide's headquarters in the overworld. Just in case you have any blueprints. But we are interested in this platform over here. Donkey Kong's switch banana. As you might have noticed already, each Kong actually has weapon switch banana. This is the third one already in this very episode. Second golden banana for Donkey Kong also. Right, now it's time to actually go back to this spiral. I wanted to say staircase, but it's not really a staircase leading up. It's a pathway spiraling up. Spiraling up. I shouldn't be talking and gaming at the same time. Sometimes it does not work. Oh, if only there was a running function in this game. Now I need to pull out my inner Zelda and start rolling while walking in order to kill the time. It's all thanks to Ocarina of Time. But anyway, at the end of this pathway, it should be somewhere around here. It goes up way too far, I know. We find, first of all, banana port number 4. So we never have to take this very long walk ever again. And it's right in front of the door that opened up after the earthquake, bringing us to the lobby of world number 3. And what is in here? Well, Donkey Kong's not strong enough to open it. Here's a lever that we can pull. But that's also something we cannot do. A lot of things we cannot do in these lobbies. Perhaps we need more moves. It's time to go into World 3 and actually unlock some. So far, K. Rool's island and this lobby have been very mechanical. That might give away a bit of the theming that we're going to have to deal with. Okay, what is K. Rool up to? There's one of the Kongs! Get him! Whee! Catch me if you can! Hey, this kid is quick! What's the thing on his back? Okay, you two morons, here's your chance! It didn't really work out by the sounds of it. But playtime's over, Diddy. It's time to get serious again. Welcome to Frantic Factory. In my book, probably the most infamous world in this game. Is it my favorite world? Answer, yes. But before we actually enter it, we get a cutscene immediately showing off Chunky. Help me, Chunky doesn't like heights. World 3 is where we find Chunky. First up, warp pad number 1 and 2 right at the start. And warp pad number 3 in the room beyond. Friendlings are actually mechanical now, as you can see. A little bit more difficult to kill, since they don't die in one hit anymore. Try to get to the switch and push it. That is the first thing you would want to do here. There's a trail of bananas that we're going after in a minute. Showing off, this is where we need to go first. Ow. Yeah, that was to be expected. Thank you for the health that you actually took from me. Allow me to get it back. Now, let's go start walking. The banana trail gives away where we need to go first. Nothing in here, so let's go down. Bam! Not grabbing the pole and falling is the fastest way to get down. Alright, let's go over here. Let's make sure to get all of the bananas. Okay, where are we? The production room. There's plenty of switches here. However, those we're going to ignore. They're all for the other Kongs anyway, so... Warp pad number 4 is over here. But other than that, we are only passing through. It's time to go to the storage room. We will not be dealing with saving Chunky quite yet. There's a couple of other things we need to do first. In fact, this is the room where he is. Allow me to get the warp pad quickly. Banana port number 1. And then it's time to take care of business. There's a switch over here. That will open up this door over here. And that is for later, in order to traverse the world better. Next, we want to go to the decay pad that we can find in this room. That will actually unlock another golden banana. And for that, we obviously want to use this decay pad for another barrel blasting section. Taking place in the factory. Okay, for this one we need to be careful. There's going to be a split pathway over here. Right over here, as you can see. First we want to go to the barrel to get all of the bananas. And then we actually loop around. And the second time we do want to go for the ring. Go for the decay star. And hitting that star will get this lever at an arcade machine. What the hell is that doing here? Oh, let's make sure not to get killed by the stupid bomber. Let's get out of the way to a safe spot and close this episode. Thank you all for watching the beginning of Frantic Factory. A level that we're going to have a lot of fun with, I'm pretty sure. Thank you for watching, and Treecks out.